Hey everyone, I was looking through a pile of papers. I call it my file pile because I would love to file it and just haven't had time. It was in a big bin and I was rifling through it to find something and I found this. Okay, I prepared this a long time ago. I just wanted to do what's the difference between the United States and the United Nations? And so I have the US versus the UN. This column are all the things that make us unique as America and Americans. And this column is everything that the UN embraces and promotes. So I'm going to read you the UN column first, and you tell me, is America, the United States of America, being canceled and replaced with UN? Because anyway, I'll read you the UN side and then I'll read you the US side and you can tell me. So the UN has a constitution. It promotes world sovereignty. There's no nationalism, meaning no allegiance to your own country. You're supposed to be allegiant to the whole world. It promotes democracy. Democracy is the popular people win in everything that you vote on. So we don't want that. We're not that in America. And the reason why, so democracy is the popular people win. There's really no minority rights. It's if whoever's in charge wants no blondes because they don't like blondes, then if that's the popular opinion, then blondes' rights get canceled. And they promote human rights and entitlements. So everyone should have this right, that right, and the other right, and every single right there is imaginable, and they're entitled to it. The UN promotes we the government. Okay, we the government, unlimited government. We need so much government because we have to tell you people what to do. You're just not capable of ruling yourself. We need more and more government to manage everything. So it's unlimited government by a few. It promotes dependence because you lose your property rights, your private property rights, in the guise of we want everything to be sustainable. So there's loss of individual freedom there because we're all dependent on a government for everything. Basics, food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, the whole nine yards. UN also promotes rights given by the government. The only way you can know the difference between, don't rights come from government? No, they don't. When I read you the US side, I will tell you why and what makes the United States of America different. They are all about the redistribution of wealth and social justice, meaning it's not fair. We have to make everything equal. So if you have two cars, we're going to tax you and tax you and tax you because we got to get that money so that give it to someone else so they can get a car or an education or a phone or a house or food or whatever. And they're all about humanism, which is a recognized religion. And this is what humanism, that religion, believes in, or what I found. An outlook or system of thought attaching prime importance to human rather than divine or supernatural matters. Humanist beliefs stress the potential value and goodness of human beings, emphasize common human needs, and seek solely rational ways of solving human problems. Okay, so I just read you the UN side. So here is the American side. Okay, we have a US Constitution where Americans are sovereign. It's we the people, not we the people of America, not you somewhere in a different country or a whole bunch of you from different countries telling us what to do. We are sovereign as Americans, and as a result, we have patriotism. We have a love for our country. Our U.S. Constitution guarantees every state to be a republic. A republic is we the people elect people to represent us in our United States constitutional form of government. So it's not the government picking people they want to say represent us, and then we get to vote from that pool of people. It's we pick the people to represent us in our government. We're not a democracy because representatives then can represent the interests of the minorities and make sure the minorities have a say in our form of government. Minorities meaning not skin color minorities, but anyone that's a lesser, is not the popular group, okay? I could be a minority because I think blondes are not as popular, or not as many blondes as those with darker hair. I don't know. Anyway, and our United States Constitution also gives us a Bill of Rights and amendments, which gives us responsibilities, not entitlements, but responsibilities. It's we the people, it's not we the government. We have limited government by the people, for the people, of the people. Don't forget that. Gettysburg Address. Limited government by the people, not unlimited government by a few. We have a Declaration of Independence that promotes life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, personal property, so that we can pursue happiness with what we own. Again, versus loss of property rights because we want everything to be sustainable. Inalienable rights are given to us by the Creator, versus, meaning God gives us our rights. Because if a government gives us our rights, which is what the UN promotes, then a government can also take away our rights, right? We also are all about a free market economy, capitalism. I know capitalism is being totally blackballed in our education systems, because we're promoting social justice and redistribution of wealth. And then, of course, we're one nation under God. It's on our coins, right? It's our national motto. It's what we were founded on, not humanism. So there you go, folks. You tell me, is America being canceled? And how does this affect our youth and liberty for them and our posterity?